When you got started, what made you commit to cold calling or dialing at the beginning of the business?
25 now, that's 21. So nobody my age is buying a house, right? 21 years old, so I figured I'm gonna stay in this business. I have to talk to people that I know I can grab business from pretty quickly. And I figured expired and canceled was the name of the game that I had to follow. So I started counting the phones, kind of got some success pretty fast, and just stuck with it. I like being able to track everything, right? And posting to social media was not for me because it's like I'm gonna throw a post out, not really know what happens, but I know if I show up every day, I can put in work, which is cold calling. I know I'll be able to grab business out of that. I can do that every single day and know something's going to happen.
Well, it's not a long answer. What do your daily prospecting routines look like in the world today?
Do the hard work first so that it doesn't get put onto the back burner, forgotten, or left undone. It's because I know that I am likely to believe that I'm done if I don't knock it out first thing.
And the one piece of success that every big team has, or every big agent is, they don't do anything other than prospecting, front page as well. And then if I don't have appointments afternoon, guess what? After the expired cancels, I'm working my database.
Somebody tells you to go away, what do you do?
So while they're cussing you out, maybe, or they're telling you no, just listen to them. See what they're saying in specific of why they're not gonna sell anymore. And once they're finished with their rant, just be like, okay, you said that you wanted to go to New Jersey by August. If I get you to New Jersey by August, would you be open to a conversation? And then that turns it around. And a lot of times too, a lot of agents that are cold calling and prospecting, as soon as they get that first rejection, they just hang up and they go to the next one. So you have to see where you can push the needle and go.
If somebody says no, or somebody messes you out, or whatever the case may be, it doesn't bother you, because you know that the next one's going to work out. This is a numbers game.
Months into it, right? I just started having fun with it, right? When I'm talking to people, I will look at your photos and be like, okay, this guy has a pool. Hey Bill, it's Tanner Banks with Keller Williams. Come give me a shout. I have a case of beer in my hand. I know you feel cool, man. It's a hot day. Can I come dive in? You get them to laugh, right? It is just you're talking to a homie at that point.
Find out what their likes and dislikes are, kind of use that to your advantage as you're talking to them, kind of find that way to segue into maybe if you're a sports team or things like that, and kind of build that rapport and have that conversation. And again, the push roll a much longer conversation cycle, but I'm not trying to win that phone call, necessarily trying to at least earn the moment to have that conversation again with them down the road.
And just being a listener, because a lot of times too, sellers, buyers, both sides, they'll let you know like, hey, that person I was talking to never really listened to me. They never understood me. But you actually took the time to understand me and actually hear everything I'm saying. So being a listener and being able to say back to them what they're telling you.
Be unscripted and to try and sound natural and friendly, and we're coming up with a short list of questions that are sort of go-tos that can be conversation starters, because at the end of the day, you need them to sort of relax and feel comfortable. Because our phone rings every 45 seconds with some spam call. But if occasionally you do answer it and somebody sounds scripted, I don't think twice about hanging up the phone. So if you sound scripted when you're making these calls, you're going to get hung up on. So have some fun with it, relax. You're going to get hung up on anyway. And so you might as well try and find the joy in these calls, because at the end of the day, the quality is in the quantity. Like, you have to make phone calls in order for this to work. You can't, make 2 calls every 3 days and expect to see results. You're going to need to repeatedly do this.
Right, like one piece of advice I have here is make a schedule. Follow that schedule. Because if you have no schedule, you are just lost. You're going out in blind. But if you come and commit to a routine, you will find that consistency, because hey, okay, I know I need to be in the office 8 a.m. That's what my schedule says. Live and die by your calendar.
One more thing, in today's world of people not picking up your phone calls, if you text them first and you say, hey, this is Jeff with Pursuit Real Estate, it is possible and even likely that their phone carrier, when it reads the text message and then connects it to your phone number when you're calling, will now say, maybe Jeff is calling. And that raises the probability that they're going to answer the phone.
There's one actionable item that you can give to the room.
Call the contacts on your phone. Let them know you're a realtor. Right? If you're afraid of making phone calls, so this is the easiest ones to start on and build some confidence with.
Don't overthink it, just pick up the phone and dial.
Just start something and start it today. Like, write it down today, the one thing that you want to do.
the one thing that I would force myself to do early on was to make one more call than felt comfortable. Like, if I was comfortable making 5 calls, all right, let's make the 6th and 7th call. And so that would be my advice. Just push yourself. Not, you know, we don't need to go from 3 calls to 300 tomorrow, but let's make one more call today. Let's make one more call tomorrow, and that will snowball.